This is Rapping with Lieberman, real news, rappers' points of view. We are going to get right to it this evening because we have a lot of exciting stuff going on. We have a special edition tonight of Rapping with Lieberman presented by EveryJoe. I want to bring the guys right on. On the left, Antoine Dodson. You know him as a YouTube sensation. Hello, Antoine.
Hey, what's going on? Thank you for having me.
On the right, you know this guy from a number of different movies. In fact, Joe, why don't you introduce yourself?
Hey guys, Joe Rubbo, David from Last American Virgin, producer VIP Television.
And you guys are together. Antoine, I'll start with you because you're doing a celebrity boxing match. Antoine, will you win?
Of course I'll win.
What are your thoughts on Joe as your opponent?
It's just me knocking him out and him hitting the ground and I'm ringing the bell.
Joe, I want to bring you on. You heard what Antoine said. What say you?
I say best of luck to you, Antoine, but we all know that ain't happening. Big Papi ain't going to let that happen.
We'll see.
It just denies physics.
Now, I have you both on the screen right now. What do you want to say to each other?
Just get ready for May 11th and talk all that smack then, homeboy.
I do my talking in the ring, homeboy.
Yeah, that's what's up. I'm ready. Bags packed.
Antoine, let me ask you this. There seems to be a weight differential here between you and Joe. Does that concern you?
No.
Why?
Because this is who I am. You know what I'm saying? The bigger they are, the harder they fall. You heard that old saying.
Joe, will you try and use your weight advantage to win this fight?
You don't got no choice.
I don't even need my weight advantage. I think one arm will be enough.
Antoine, let me start with this. The fight, of course, is Monday, May 11th in Florida. Let me ask you this. What are you working on right now? What projects do you have going on? And how's your life changed since that infamous YouTube video?
Actually, it's changed my life a lot. You know, I'm able to do the things that I never was able to do. And also, I'm working on an album entitled On Purpose. Because, you know, the Better Truder song went platinum. It went gold first and then it went platinum. So I got my records. And so just imagine what could be sold if I did my work on purpose.
Give me a little sneak peek. Give my viewers a sneak peek of this album. You got to give me something.
No, you got to check it out when it come out.
All right, well, sing something for me then. Even if it's a couple lines of a track off the album, you got to give us something here.
Okay. I can't live without you. I can't breathe without you. Take my life. Got me feeling like you're my angel.
I like it. Joe, what do you make of the singing?
I hope he fights better than he sings.
Hater!
Those seem like some fighting words there, Antoine. They absolutely do.
It's been fighting words. It's been on. We just waiting on May 11th.
Can't wait to get it on. Give everybody what they're paying for. Let's do it, man. Let's do this.
Joe, Let me ask you, what are you working on these days? I know you always have things going on.
Well, I have a television show in South Florida. It's called VIP Television. We cover the best of South Florida. That's why we're covering this match. We're going to be covering the event at Renegades of West Palm Beach this Monday. Check us out. We're on the CW South Florida, Palm Beach, and South Florida.
All right, now, guys, on this program, we do what's called the one-on-one wrap, where we talk a little bit about the news of the day, just so people can get to know you guys a little bit, get to know your views. So, Antoine, let me start with you. And again, if you don't know the answer to something, you just don't know. But, you know, ISIS took responsibility for that attack at the Prophet Muhammad cartoon contest. Does ISIS worry you, Antoine?
Kind of. It kind of as far as them be like coming to invade America, but when it all really boils down, America ain't even with that. Our people not even with stuff like that. We get down just like how they think they get down.
What is the state of the criminal justice system right now? Obviously, we know what happened with the intruder in your apartment and all that. What is the state of the criminal justice system right now, do you believe?
As far as in my state or in America as a whole?
Let's start with your state and then we'll branch it out.
It's tough on whites, but easy on it's tough on colors, but easy on whites.
And is that in your state or nationwide?
That's nationwide.
Do you think police are inherently racist against African Americans?
I believe we are the main target, given the fact that we're already oppressed, but they whooping every nation's ass.
All right, and let me ask you this: the princess has a new name, or rather, the princess has a name. The newest UK royal, the girl born this past weekend, Charlotte Elizabeth Diana. Do you like that name?
Yeah, I like it, but I also heard somebody saying it should have been Latifah, so we're gonna go with Latifah.
You want to call the princess Latifah, correct?
Yeah.
All right, let me get over to Joe now, do a little one-on-one rap with Joe. We're going to get back to you, Antoine, in just a moment. Joe, how would you characterize race relations in this country?
Race relations in this country is between each individual. You can't blame certain people for what they do. You can't blame it on a whole race. It's individual actions that make it occur.
What is the biggest problem facing our country, do you believe, Joe?
The biggest problem facing well, as far as the whole economy,
the economy, terrorism, racial issues, jobs.
Well, the economy. It looks like it's getting better around here anyway. Racial, like I said, it's individual. But as far as the criminal justice system, I think if people all behave the way they were supposed to, a lot of things wouldn't happen the way they happen. Black, white, purple, whatever. If people just followed the basic rules and listened to people and did their thing, a lot of things wouldn't happen.
Can Hillary Clinton be beaten in the upcoming elections if she wins the nomination?
I don't think so. I don't know. I think so. I think there's a couple of good candidates out there.
All right, let's get to now our final segment of the show. We call it Wrap It Up. And Antoine, I'm going to go to you. There's a piece on the website that sponsors this show, EveryJoe.com, that is titled, Why Haven't We Seen Hyperinflation? So I want to ask you, what are you seeing economy-wise where you live in the South?
Well, I live around the rich folks, but but as far as in Alabama, where I'm at, jobs suck. It's hard to get a job. Minimum wage suck. I feel like the economy is going down. We're just losing our way.
Did you move from the apartment where the incident happened?
Of course, almost 6 years ago.
Okay, I wasn't sure what the time frame was on you moving. When you sit down to write music, what's your process? Like, how do you do it? What inspires you, Antoine?
First, when I write my music, I go somewhere private where it's just quiet, where it's just me and my thoughts, and I gather up with what I want to talk about or what emotions I want to spill out. Then I begin to write it down. It don't be in form of a song, but it's just ideas written down. Then I turn it all around into a song and put all the words together to make sure they rhyme and everything and on point.
Is your album mostly, say, love songs, slow ballads, like what you gave us a little earlier in the program, or is there a mix?
Yeah, it's mostly love ballads, but I also have, a mixture of the little club to get you going, get you popping when it's time, especially on the weekends.
Yeah, sometimes it's definitely time to be popping.
Exactly.
Do you have a love interest right now?
Yes, I actually have a family.
Oh, I didn't know that. So you have children?
Yes, one.
I thought that we heard a baby in the background prior to the broadcast. I thought we heard a baby.
Yeah, he getting ready to ship on out for tomorrow to whoop Joe.
All right, guys, I'm going to put you on the screen together again. This is your time. Joe, you're first. Tell Antoine whatever you want to tell him about this fight coming up.
Take it seriously because it's going to be serious. I'm not kidding. This is going to be nothing like the Mayweather fight. This is the real shit.
Antoine, are you more like Mayweather or Pacquiao?
See, I like Pacquiao's technique because he fight with a great technique. I was voting for him anyway. But yeah, you can pretty much call me a Pacquiao, or it's just not going to turn out the way everybody think it is.
Are you predicting here tonight, Antoine, that you will indeed beat Joe?
Yes, of course.
Joe, are you predicting here tonight that you will beat Antoine?
Are you kidding me?
Will it be a knockout?
No other way.
Ain't nobody knocking me out.
Leave your bags. Leave your bags unpacked. Leave your bags packed. You're not even going to have time to unpack them.
I have 10 seconds for each of you to finish it up. Antoine, go ahead. Final thoughts, final words.
All I'm going to say is get ready for May 11th, Joe. You already know what's going down, so I'll see you then. Run till that, homeboy.
Joe.
I'll see you tomorrow, and I'll see you Monday night in the ring. Good luck.
They are Antoine Dodson and Joe Rubbo, and they are ready indeed to fight. You can see them ready to fight. Look at these fists. The fists are up. They are ready. Thank you, gentlemen, for joining us tonight on Rapping with Lieberman, and we'll see you in the ring.
Thank you.
All right.
And thank you for watching. This has been another episode of Rapping with Lieberman presented by EveryJoe.com. We will see you next time. We have a lot of rap stars coming up on the program to talk news, to talk everything that's happening. Goodbye.